I chose to do my humanities project about the movie The Intern, and this movie started showing in theaters on September 25th. Nancy Meyers was the writer and director, and she is known for directing chick flicks and movies that are centered around women and necessarily towards women. And some famous movies that she directed before that might sound familiar are It's Complicated and Something's Gotta Give. And these movies are considered chick flicks, and I would say The Intern is too, but I think that everyone, including males, will enjoy The Intern to some extent no matter what. And The Intern is definitely one of her best movies, if not the best. She also has a tendency to appeal to older audiences, and this was true for The Intern because I was the youngest one there. The movie is really funny and makes a lot of people laugh and put a smile on their faces. The leading roles were by Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway, and they did a spectacular job to the point that the audience watching the movie could really feel the emotions and feel like they were involved. It was originally supposed to star Tina Fey and Michael Caine as the main roles, but instead Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway fulfilled those roles. And although Tina Fey and Michael Caine are really great actors, I think it would be extremely difficult to do a better job than Anne Hathaway and Robert De Niro in this movie. More about the plot. The Intern is about a 70-year-old widower, Ben Whitaker, who is played by Robert De Niro, who has already retired but is in search of something to do because he's bored and lonely without his wife. Ben's character is loved by everyone because he's a very polished, decent gentleman, and he's always putting others before himself. De Niro does a really good job playing this role because he adds that gentle touch and the happy grandpa kind of feeling. Ben is introduced with the opportunity of a senior internship at a growing fashion company called About the Fit. And About the Fit is run by Jules Olsten, and Jules Olsten is played by Anne Hathaway. And this company was started in Jules' kitchen and then grew rapidly within a few months. After various interviews, Ben is offered the position and is assigned to help Jules. As it turns out, About the Fit is in the same building and floor of Ben's prior job for a telephone company that makes telephone books. Ben is instantly loved by everyone at the company, but Jules has cold feet towards him at the beginning. Her personality doesn't really like to accept help from others because she likes to deal with everything herself and take matters into her own hands. She's an extremely successful woman whose husband quit his job to take care of their young daughter so Jules can focus on her growing company. A little more each day, Ben starts to become closer to Jules and even gets to know her family well because he becomes her chauffeur and drives her around everywhere. Ben is the grandpa of the company who acts as a father figure also to other young interns, but mainly Jules. He helps Jules through many difficult situations like finding a new CEO to take care of her company because investors of the company think that Jules isn't ready because the business is growing too fast. Ben also plays a major role during Jules through a tough time of finding out that her husband has been cheating on her. And Jules is really torn about this because she doesn't really know what to do and she's very hurt. The movie is a feel-good comedy that makes viewers feel all kinds of emotions. There are happy parts, extremely sad parts that make you tear up and cry, and funny parts that make you laugh so hard that your stomach hurts, and so on. It is a genuinely happy and soothing movie that seems to have a peaceful and enjoyable effect on its audience. All in all, The Intern is a great movie and you should go watch it.